Tiernan, a great comeback here at the Newry Showgrounds. How did you see that one overall?
Relieved, to be honest with you. Well, probably wasn't a great second half performance, going down to 10 men, 1-0 down. And I think we know it wasn't a great performance for large parts. But I think that the one thing we got to concentrate on is the character that team showed out there. They were probably on their knees, but they rolled their sleeves up. They grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck. And nights like this and performances like that will stand by them.
Yeah, a goal down and a man down, and really difficult conditions on a heavy pitch, and all the things that seemed to be against us. But we really rallied, and two great finishes from Joe Thomson means we left with the points.
Yeah, I think there's probably a number of factors in this, and I do have to talk about our fans tonight. The numbers that were here, they got behind us. It could have been easy to turn on the team tonight at 1-0 down and a man down, but they were the complete opposite, and great credit to them for that. And that, whether they know it or not, that gives the team a real lift. So as I say, on behalf of all the players, great credit to them for that, and a thank you. As far as the performance there, then I think all three subs came on and had a real impact. Aaron Donnelly was feeling sick and had to go off at half time, and that we had to rejig things slightly. And I think when the likes of Mark and Joe come on the pitch, they brought a real belief to us and a real sense of urgency, and as you've seen from Joe's goals, as I say, great credit to every one of them.
Yeah, and Joe Thomson in particular, he's shown that he has a real eye for goal, whether he starts or comes off the bench, and that's what you're looking for, I suppose. More than just 11 players or those who start the match to make an impact, and Joe certainly did that tonight.
Yeah, and I think there's been a lot of talk about young Dylan and how well he's done, and rightly so, playing every week in the team, and Joe's had to be very patient. And the one thing about Joe is his work ethic every single day is phenomenal. His desire to win is phenomenal. And he could have very easily huffed and puffed, but he doesn't. He's a great character around the place, and he has things like that in his locker.
The sending off for Elijah Paul, did you see that, or any thoughts on that one?
Listen, you can't do what Elijah done, and I don't think it was as bad as they kind of made out to be, but I don't think we have any arguments.
And as you say, results like that and coming back from that, showing the sort of character we did, can stand us in good stead. Are you hoping that really can kind of spark us going forward, and the sort of run of results that we're looking for?
Yeah, I think if you look at the situation that they found themselves in, as we just talked about, that they were a man down, they were 1-0 down. They could have very easily rolled over and got their bellies ticked and felt sorry for themselves, but they didn't. As I say, they rolled their sleeves up and they showed great character and played some really good football. The goals are really well worked goals, and it wasn't a matter of they just lumped the ball forward and ran after it. As I say, they showed great bravery, and I can't praise them anymore. I can't give them any more credit. I told them the very same thing in that changing room. Nights like this hopefully spur you on to go and do greater things.
Yeah, just finally, we're going into a big month in November in terms of huge league games coming our way, starting with Cliftonville on Friday, and County Shield semi-final, and another game in the League Cup as well. So there's an awful lot to play for and a lot to get our teeth into over this next month. Yeah,
but you know me, and I'm going to talk about Cliftonville on Friday, and it'll go no further than that. It was a bit like Newry today. I know that the teams around us all won today, and it was important when you're going in there psychologically that you make sure that you get 3 points tonight. And it was probably a wee period where people were starting to doubt us and question us, and we rolled our sleeves up and made sure that we keep hanging in there and keep digging in there, and Larne's far from out of this.
And some good selection headaches from those, as you say, who come on tonight, made a big difference.
Yeah, but that's what squads are for, and it has its good points, and as I say, it has its headaches as well for a manager, because you're having to leave really good players out of the squad or on the bench, and everybody wants to play. And as I said last week, I think it was that it's the most difficult day of the week, because they work so hard every single day, and that to leave them out can be tough.
Great, thank you.